Hey, what's up, guys? It's almost time to get into the yard. If you have warm season grass, I'm in the back, and this is what you're looking at, some Bermuda, some common Bermuda. And I got a lot of projects going on, and I have to get this yard together along with all of that that's going on. I got some more concrete coming in. But anyway, I'm going to show you how I skin a cat. I know there's a lot of ways to skin it, and this is my way. And what I have here is common Bermuda grass, and it's coming out of dormancy, and as you can see, I got some weeds and stuff like that. So it's not time to fertilize. If you guys are throwing it out right now, at least in my area, if it looks like this, it's really not time for it. You basically are not going to get any cation exchange, and it's just going to leach out. You're just wasting money. So been doing this a while, so that's some of the things that I've learned. So what I'm going to do is feed the soil, and I'm going to put out some pre-emergence, and I'm going to put a weed killer out, and I'm going to all mix it in one tank. And when I say tank, this is what I mean. I love these liquid applications that I do. Saves a little time. Anyway, I'm going to be using some prodiamine, which is a pre-emergent. This is a post-emergent here, MSMA. I'm going to throw down some RGS and this weed and feed. And I know I said that I don't like to fertilize it, but it's not that much fertilizer per 1,000. And I'm really concerned about the dicamba in there, which is some post-emergent herbicide. That's great. So it's just easier for me to pull that out. And one more thing. So the first step, add the water. This is a tank that has 4 gallons. So everything is pretty much done by gallon and 1,000 square feet. And just so happens my backyard is 4,000 square feet. And before I put all that down here, I'm going to scalp this thing. I've already started scalping, and as you can see here, I have a lot of dead grass that I need to try to get sucked up. It's really hard trying to get it all up. But one of the reasons why I want to scalp this is because I need to get it leveled off, and I had to scalp to get that. And I want to have the grass low, because I don't like how, if you let this Bermuda get so long, I don't like how it has these little brown legs up under it from the stolons and stuff. You know, it's just brown. I'd rather see all green on here. So the next step is to get this thing totally scalped. I've already done this area, so I need to get this area, and I want you guys to see how quickly you just can't kill this Bermuda. You just can't do it. You cannot do it. And this is common Bermuda. So laying side down here is not an option, because even if I use Bermuda side, this is common Bermuda, and they don't have this inside. You only have that new stuff, Tiffway and all that other stuff type of Bermuda. And Bermuda is against the law in some states. So anyway, with that being said, the reason why you just can't get rid of it, because it grows underground. Stolons, it grows stolons and rhizomes. And even if I came in and sodded this all over, this Bermuda will still come up through the bottom. And to let you know how I know that you're not going to be able to kill this, because I actually already did once. I put all kinds of glyphosate down here, and it killed it. And for a little while it was all dead, and I didn't get a chance to overseed, and bam, this all came up. So this means that all the if I did the overseed like I wanted to, all of this would have came up in it anyway, all of that. So I would be fighting this grass forever if I try to switch it over to a different type, and it will always creep back up. it will always creep back up. It is too, you can control it, but you'll be spending a lot of money to control it. And instead of me sitting up here trying to fight this thing for the rest of my life, as long as I own this property, what I decided to do is just go with it. Now the front, I do have tile fescue, but one of the things that Bermuda doesn't like is it doesn't like the shade. So I have a lot of trees, and then a house, it just doesn't get as long of a sunlight as this back here being just completely open. So that's the deal on this Bermuda here, and why I have it in the back and not the front. Okay, I'm about to get this stuff mixed up here. I'm gonna start with this predominant, and on average, I used to do like half an ounce per 1,000 square feet, but I'm gonna lay it on heavy. I'm gonna do 1 ounce per 1,000 square feet, which is also 4 gallons. And I have 4 gallons in my deal here. So all I do is a dry powder. I go this way because it's cheaper. It's just cheaper to go with this this liquid. I'm sorry, the powder form. And I'm just gonna go 4 ounces. Right there, a little bit over. A little bit over. I'll throw it out. So that's really heavy, guys. That's really heavy. Next up, I got my weeder feed here. Remember, I'm really doing this for the dicamba, which is a post-emergent broadleaf weed killer. I'm really using it for this, but it has a little bit of nitrogen in it, which is not going to hurt the grass. And I'm going to use 8 ounces of this. That's why you wear gloves. So this usually treats about 5,000 square feet. So I'm a little bit over, and I'm good with that. Hey, next I got this MSMA, and this right here is like 1 ounce per 2.5 gallons, and this is a 4-gallon tank, so roughly 2 ounces is all I need of this, and I would be really having enough that I need. So let me get 2 ounces of this. Right at 2 ounces. And this right here, what's good about it, has its own surfactant in it, which basically helps it sticks to the foliage. So the next thing I'm gonna add to this, I got my pre-emergent, which is that predominant. Got my MSMA, which is my broadleaf, grassy type weeds. Okay, now that I all got it all mixed up, it's time for me to get it all agitated and stuff. Now you can get you a I guess a mixer that you can put on the end of the drill, or you can get it and shake it up, try to get it all mixed together. But what I like to do is actually put the end of the wand in the inside and spray it. And just mixing it up, it's going back off inside. So it's spraying and mixing and of course priming it so it'll be ready to go. So this is about the easiest way to get it all mixed up, is spray it back off in the inside of the bowl. Now that it's all mixed up, you just put your little strainer in along with the cap. now you're good. You got 4,000 square feet that you can spray on there. I'll go ahead and get that out and start with the next batch. So I'm kind of one-handed here, but basically are doing a complete coverage of the entire lawn. And it's kind of windy here, so that's why I'm kind of spraying close to the ground. And once I'm done with this, I'll make the next batch. And just like that, I'm done. So I did walk this with this little sprayer that I have over there, but one of the reasons why I wanted to do the next round in a separate batch is because this next round is going to be good for the entire yard. So I elected to just go ahead and do the second round of the biostem off in the big boy here, which I can do the front yard and the backyard with it. I don't particularly like putting this on the yard in the front or the immediate back because it's so heavy, and it's just not good for the yard. Learned that the hard way. It just keeps it compacted and makes indentions in the ground after I get it all softened up and moist. So this is the way it looks now, and we're gonna come back later on and show you guys what it can do. And to recap, this is all Bermuda that I didn't do anything, no seeds or anything. All I did was kill off the grass. I killed off everything last season, and majority of the Bermuda grass grow back. And like I said before, this stuff, once you get it going, and when I pump it with a lot of nitrogen this next season coming up, it'll fill in all the areas. It'll grow about an inch, almost an inch a day. That's how fast it grows. All right, until next time.